What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're going to do another review to Nostalgia Critics movie reviews. A Nostalgia Critic review of X-Men 3: The Last Stand. I thought, since I did the other X-Men reactions to his reviews, I did the reactions to the first X-Men movie and second X-Men movie that he reviewed on. And see, it doesn't seem right that I don't do X-Men 3. And maybe that other movie that we shall get to it if we get to it. But I've been busy a lot lately. Other than that, yeah, I'm hoping to get this over with. So we basically know what we're getting ourselves into. Probably one of the worst X-Men movies ever. Probably. And yeah, I wasn't a big fan of how disappointing it was. Other than that, we all know what I'm getting ourselves into. There are some parts that makes me laugh, there are parts that make me cry, parts that make me laugh, parts that make me cry, and some that really kind of make me a little upset. Anywho, let's get on to this reaction video. And before we start this video, please support my Patreon. It's in the link in the description down below. I cannot stress this enough. If you want me to request for videos you want me to react to, go to my Patreon and support. I really appreciate y'all support, guys. If you want me to keep my channel alive and add some new content here and some artworks and commissions, that's what my Patreon is for. Your support, I really appreciate it, you guys. Really appreciate the support you have given me, and your names to be listed in the video of the Patreons for those who support my channel for my reactions. And for reviews. If you want something to do, if you want me to do reviews or comic book reviews, let me know. Let me know. I would really appreciate that. Anything Sonic related you want me to keep on reviewing, hit that notification bell if you want to keep caught up with my new videos, new reactions, new reviews, and other MLP content or DBZ content or any other content. I want to try some other new videos besides just Sonic or MLP. I want to try other content, other reactions. Maybe Devil Artemis reaction videos. Might try his videos. Might try reacting to his videos. Or some others as well. Who knows? Alright. And also, a happy birthday to Prince of DBZ Gaming. Happy birthday, dude. I hope you had a wonderful, fantastic birthday. This video is probably been uploaded before your birthday was already there. His birthday's on the 11th of September. So let's get this started, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com.
Hey, Stamps.com.
Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience?
Why not? Hope this isn't too loud.
Previously on X Month, 13 years ago.
I'm sorry, I had to do a little editing there because it kind of messed up.
I just saw X-Men 3.
Yeah, how was it?
It was awful.
Really?
Oh, wow.
They focused a ton on Wolverine.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Dude.
And they even kill off Xavier.
Oh my god, this sounds like the worst movie ever.
It is.
Kinda
I'm gonna
is,
hang up now because of how angry I am.
As you should.
Goodbye,
10 years later.
Billy.
Hey, what's up?
I just saw Logan.
Yeah, how was it?
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Really?
They focus a ton on Wolverine.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Dude.
And they even kill off Xavier.
Oh my god, this sounds like the best movie ever.
It is. I'm gonna hang up now because of how happy I am.
As you
It
should.
probably because of the
This was
settings.
worth staying in the same spot and never changing my clothes for a decade.
Goodbye.
Wow, it's probably because of the setting it was. That was funny. That was funny. Oh yeah, this intro. It's gonna keep messing up and freezing, and I gotta do a whole lot of editing to fix it up a bit. The intro is still pretty good. I really like that.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. And welcome back to X Month, where now we look at one of the most hated X-Men movies, if not the most hated X-Men movie, X-Men: The Last Stand.
Yeah. It was bad, sadly. It was really bad.
With the director scripting chair now being
Despite
filled by
that funny
Brett
little
Ratner,
part they just did in the opening,
non-controversial
that was
director to another.
that was funny.
X-Men: The Last Stand was less than a critical darling and an absolutely
Probably because
despised
the setting and the time
addition
it
to the
was.
X-Men franchise. Fans hated how many characters died, how unfocused it was, how it seemed to amount to nothing, how it killed President Kennedy, how it caused the Great Depression, and
Wait,
how
what?
it directed Norm of the North 2.
Wait,
You
what?
couldn't contain the amount of hatred this movie got and still gets today.
I wasn't familiar with that. Oh, you were just joking.
I kind of have a soft spot for it.
Oh!
Okay, I'm not insane. I know this movie is bad and doesn't work. From a
Yeah.
structural standpoint, it's one of the worst sequels ever made, especially when you get to the end.
Yeah,
But
there
after
was a lot
how
of plots in this
boring
movie
and
that makes no
wowless the
sense
other
in
two
this.
were out of the original three, I kind of consider this one the most entertaining. It
Kinda
has the
was.
most risks, the
A
most
little bit.
action, the
I
most
remember
color,
back
the most
when I was a kid, I used to watch
and the
this
most
movie.
compelling ideas outside
A lot of
just
action in this.
Prejudice sucks. Oh yeah, we went there.
Oh, wow.
Sure, its story and characters are weak and the ending doesn't really go anywhere, but I'm kinda used to that in these movies by now. I mean, what's worse, safe, bland, middle-of-the-road tedium, or batshit insanity that never once left you bored? Well, that's the geeky complication we're gonna analyze here today.
Alright, let's dig
Let's
into
take a
this.
look at the clearly bad, but in my opinion, enjoyably bad, X-Men: The Last
I think that's what sums it up
The
about
film
this
opened
film.
several years ago with a mostly convincing age restoration of Xavier, played again by Patrick Stewart. Magneto, on the other hand, played again by Ian McKellen, is looking more like a PS4 character.
Then you start listening.
Yeah, the CGI was weird in
Yes,
this.
I need you.
Oh yes,
A
the
little
pictures
bit.
have told us. They go
Oh,
to visit
come
a
on,
young
man.
Jean Grey,
Don't
who
show us
apparently has
that.
unbelievable powers to make people look less like their action figures. Jean's powers seem to be running amok, but Xavier says he can help her control it.
Did you think you were the only one of your kind, young lady?
And I hope never to bring this up or think about it the majority of times we meet. Oh, Jean, by the way, to save all the mutants of the world, it'd be extremely helpful if you could, unleash that most powerful entity in the universe thing.
Huh.
Nothing? Nada? God, this better make more sense when your sons are Stark.
Meanwhile, at a later date, guys, this a timeline or a math problem? We get a pretty grisly scene of a young mutant trying to cut his wings from his back. This kid deserves
Yeah,
a
this was,
freaking Oscar for the less than 1 minute of acting that he's given.
Yeah.
Not you.
Dad, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was very brutal.
Wow, I can't wait to see the development they give this character to justify such horrific imagery. How much screen time does he have? Should I get used to things being dramatically built up with no payoff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. Got it!
Did that answer it?
Distant futures past, we see Storm, played again by Halle Berry, and Wolverine, played again by Hugh Jackman, training
I wonder
young
who's
mutants
gonna
in a
cast
lawsuit
Storm in the
battlefield.
MCU
The
or
whole
Black
world's gonna
Panther
know you're
2.
just gonna sit there?
Come on, it's the third one. We're all on autopilot here.
We're getting killed out here.
Oh, you read the reviews. Logan has non-Russian Colossus
Oh,
thrown
come
at
on,
the
man.
threat, and a sigh of disappointment is given when you realize the upside-down fake Sentinel head is far better looking than the actual Sentinels we would
It
get
kind
later.
of does. Why did they go with this design?
Bumblebee, I love him.
They turn off the holodeck.
Why did they go with that
Danger Room,
design
both
instead of
unmenacing
that boring one? I
As
guess
Rogue
Fox
and a
didn't
Batman
want to follow the
is
original
pissed that her
source.
boyfriend Iceman is getting too friendly with another mutant named Kitty Pryde, played by Ellen Page.
I never
What's wrong
understood
is I
that.
can't touch my boyfriend without killing him. Other than that, I'm wonderful.
Again, nailing her character great.
Have I ever
Yeah.
shown you?
You're a guy, Bobby. Your mind's only on one thing.
I'm gonna go talk to that Gambit boy. No, wait, that's what the fans would want. We don't do that in these movies.
Yeah,
Well,
Fox
Cyclops,
don't-
James Marsden,
Fox don't
is
listen
having
to the
trouble
original
coping with
source much.
Jean's death from the last movie.
I know how you feel. Don't. When Jean died, I said don't. Maybe it's time for us to move on.
You and I, that one night of passion, it's over now.
Not everybody heals as fast as you, Logan.
Well, I am pretty awesome. We then cut to Beast. I mean Kelsey Grammer as Beast. Beast. Yeah, they nailed Beast. It's amazing how well they got this character down.
Yeah, he's
From
not
his
wrong.
casting to
They
his
got
makeup
him
to
right.
his sophistication to his animal-like fighting, even him reading upside down. Next to Wolverine and Xavier, this is as perfect
I
a
mean, they nailed
realization
Beast
of a
perfectly.
cinematic X-Men can be.
A major pharmaceutical company has developed a mutant antibody, a way to suppress the mutant X gene permanently.
How am I taking him so seriously when that ridiculous amount of makeup is staring back at me? He looks like a Rogaine Smurf, and yet I'm hanging off of his every word. Even the world they inhabit seems a little bit more evolved.
Oh
As
man.
mutants are now being hired into political office, and people focus less on wiping them out as much as helping them out. Though even that's quite a loaded
That kind of
issue
makes
as well.
more sense.
Apparently,
Instead
a,
of
quote,
killing
cure for mutation
multiple
has been
people
found,
just because they're
ironically, in a
mutants.
mutant who can take people's
Best to
powers away
cure
if they
them.
come near him. They transform this into a drug that can
It's a lot
take
of
mutant
problems.
powers away, and unsurprisingly, this causes a lot of controversy.
I mean, what kind of coward would take it just to fit it?
Is it cowardice to save oneself from persecution?
This is a callback to one of the best X-Men cartoons entitled The Cure, where mutants try to figure out whether or not it's ethical to be free of their powers. Give this movie credit for asking similar difficult questions. Is mutation
took some
something
elements
to be
from
fixed
the
like bad
TV
vision,
shows.
or is it a part of your identity and what makes you who you are? Should you change or society change?
When Fox does the
Mutants
X-Men, they
have
take
different
some
responses
elements from
depending on their
the
powers.
comic books or the TV shows or the cartoons. Small elements, but changing them to make some of the characters a little bit weaker.
There's nothing to cure. Nothing's wrong with
Can't say the same. I can't say the same for the Fantastic
I do
Four
also give
because
credit that Storm has a bit more
Fox
character in
don't
this
follow
than
the original
previous
comics
films,
for
though
the
maybe it's
Fantastic
just a better
Four.
wig.
Hopefully, Marvel and Disney would fix that problem.
Disease. And this site, once
Disney and Marvel did say that the X-Men and the Fantastic Four are going to be
sure
just
going
like
to
their comic book
Alcatraz
counterparts.
to have people who see you as a disease genetically alter you won't be intimidating at all.
These so-called mutants are people, just like us. But I stand here today to tell you that there's hope.
Years, you call them monsters. Like you call mutants the devil's children, despite that they were born on Earth.
However, some
just
groups
like
are
you guys.
taking this further as Magneto
Now
infiltrates
you're
an
calling them
angry gathering
people?
of mutants. By the way, doesn't anyone clean up churches in the not-too-distant future?
Make no mistake, my brothers. They will
I
draw
guess they didn't
first
have janitors.
The only question is, who will you stand with? The humans or us?
I'll be selling my CDs in the back. I live stream Thursdays.
It's all pretty tough for a guy in a cape. You know who you're talking to?
Are you serious?
3D reboot of Sonic the Hedgehog? Meanwhile, Cyclops returns to where
Kinda
Jean was
does.
lost, but discovers she's
Oh,
not quite
well.
dead.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
There's sadly a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
She shows off to Cyclops how powerful
This
she's
kinda
become
made
by
me
coming back
upset.
to life, controlling his laser eyes, and as if that wasn't enough, she blows him up.
Off screen, he dies.
Oh no, not Cyclops. He was a character. Anyway, I've seen Westworld. I know he'll be right back.
Get to Alkali Lake.
They just kill him off.
Disturbance
For
in
no
the
reason.
X-Force, so he sends Storm and Logan to check it out, and they discover Jean is still alive. But how can that be? Well, that much built-up Phoenix saga is about to pay off, involving aliens and firebirds and
Sadly,
several
no.
levels of psychological and physical identity.
Her powers
Sadly, no.
in a cocoon of telekinetic energy.
Okay.
It's trying to explain that she's born with that Phoenix Force power deep inside her and it's locked away for some crap.
What? What?
Is the woman in front
Yeah,
of
Logan.
us
Yeah, Logan. He basically said what my response. What?
furiously struggling to be free.
So, no aliens, no firebirds, only one personality, and all of this is happening
No.
because of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say
That's what I'm
Xavier
getting
kept
so
it
far.
dormant, but they never said what triggered it back to full force, so the only conclusion we can come to is water. Just add water, boom, crazy. Boy, The Wizard of Oz
Yeah.
would have been a different flick if that was the outcome.
I have you now, my pretty. Oh, no, you don't, you evil witch.
Dorothy, no!
You have unleashed the psychotic part of my mind, making me the most powerful force in the world.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dorothy, what did you think would happen?
Well, I thought she would melt.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say. No.
I thought that she...
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm still here.
No one cares.
So the first person to be given the cure is the creator's son, the boy we saw in the opening named Archangel. In that, the credits call him that, but nobody in the movie ever does.
No.
I can't do this. I promise you, it will be fine. Warren, relax.
Oh man, I'm glad he didn't take it. Oh, not for any ethical reasons, it's just the wings are the only way I can tell him apart from Malfoy. And just to be overly
Oh,
dramatic.
wow. He kind of does look like Malfoy.
People, I'm here to shove a visual metaphor down moviegoers' throats! And maybe that metaphor would have worked if it wasn't used on characters who had less than 5 minutes on screen. Both the person being watched
Yeah, they
and
got
the
a problem
person
with that.
watching are barely in this. Weird how feeling for an
He
image
gives most
and
characters in
relating
the
to an
movies
image seem to be intertwined.
less than 5 minutes
Sure,
of
this will
screen
be
time.
underwhelming too, as Magneto plans to break out Mystique, who's been captured by law officials. Now, what, is he gonna use his deadly marbles again? Maybe lift a car?
Oh, wow.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, nothing's good in this movie. He breaks her out, which I kind of enjoy.
They
How she
stepped
broke
up
him out in
Magneto's
the
powers
previous film,
game.
and while in this mutant criminal grocery
Flipping
store,
cars
he decides to go
like
shopping.
it's nothing.
James Matrix.
He was arrested for being Seth MacFarlane 5 times when once was already too many.
Man. We don't need
He was
me
arrested for quoting internet memes.
The Juggernaut!
Yeah,
No,
we'll get to it.
no.
One
Not
of the
yet.
guards tries shooting the cure at them as Mystique gets hit and transforms
Doesn't look
into
like
a
Juggernaut
cure.
back.
Thus,
That
Magneto
does not look like
abandoned,
Juggernaut to me.
presumably because she lied about being a real redhead.
It's a shame. She was so beautiful.
Now, on the one hand, I kind of like this. It emphasizes how deep his prejudice goes, and like most oxymoron bigots, he's consistent in how hypocritical he is. But there is one huge problem with this. The situation should go more like,
Oh, dear. Well, I better take you to my machine that turns people into mutants. I know it had a few problems, but with me
Yeah, he
being a
could have done
scientist and
that.
there being
I guess they
great
forgot about
breakthroughs
that
in
idea.
DNA transformation, I can totally work with this. Oh, wait, I guess that's off the table now. Okay, laters.
I'm sorry, my dear.
He still has that machine from the first movie. How did the directors forget about that?
Up as Xavier's sister was totally fine, but
That actually makes sense.
yeah,
I guess
that
it's
still
bad
doesn't
writing.
connect to any of these.
Beast is outraged that the cure has been weaponized without his knowledge, thus he tells the president he's resigning. Someone fired or resigning from the president's cabinet? Man, that's rare these days.
Have you even begun to think what a slippery slope you're on?
Oh, you think? It is
I
rare.
worry about how democracy survives when one man can move cities with his mind.
As do I.
You and I know that it's only going to get worse.
All the more reason why I need to be where I belong.
Wow. Both of them are asking very tough, polarizing questions.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder what you would do if you were put in a similar scenario. No, I mean, it sucks! Every part of this sucks! It's Transformers 12. Meanwhile,
Really?
the supposed most dangerous mutant in the world wakes up with just Wolverine as security. You know, it's becoming easier and easier to believe that the apocalypse happened 4 times in these movies. One of them is called that! And it appears she's not in control.
Look at you, Logan. He's dead.
Yeah.
Gene?
There is no Gene, only Phoenix.
I'm finna say, I thought you were gonna say Zool.
That
Oh,
remarkable
snap.
metal doesn't run through your entire body, does it? But
Please
Jean
no.
Grey will have to wait as she busts out and goes to her parents, despite her parents never showing up in the rest of the movie. It's not the first time in these films
Yeah.
someone abandons what's supposed to be the most important.
What the hell are you doing here?
Visiting an old friend.
Magneto and his goons are there as well, as Xavier and him agree to approach her alone.
I came to bring Jean home. Don't interfere, Eric. Just like old times, huh? She needs help.
Okay. This visual needs sitcom music.
One's a peaceful professor. The
Oh,
other,
wow.
a genocidal extremist. Together, they have to convince a woman not to blow up the world because everyone thinks the Dark Phoenix is the only part of the Phoenix there was. Can they stop her insanity while having a little fun along the way? Fox presents
My goodness.
Jean-Luc and Gandalf. Some wacky wit from wacky Brits.
I'll watch that spinoff.
They do
I'll
a good
watch
job
it.
making Jean pretty intimidating and downright creepy at times. But
Yeah.
from going back to her childhood home, there's no exploring her past, her psychology, what led her to this mental state. She
No.
just starts tossing shit.
Pretty much.
It's not like the Phoenix had any mental play whatsoever.
She just stands there and she just stands there
Despite it being
oddly.
impressively choreographed, it doesn't make a whole
Not
lot
how
of
I
sense.
imagined the
Magneto
Phoenix Force.
says,
Nobody gets inside.
well, obviously the first thing to do then is throw him inside. Though let's be honest, that was only done for this stunt. Which makes no sense, but I still friggin' love.
Yeah.
As Jean takes house flipping a little too seriously, Xavier gives Logan one final look before being turned into powdered X-Lax.
Yeah, they killed it. Killing off Xavier.
The look of a guy saying, "You're going to be changing me in the near future."
I was not happy
So
when
X-Man
Xavier dies.
Xavier is extinct as Magneto steals Jean away, and the X-Men realize they have to carry on not only without their leader Cyclops, but without their mentor Xavier as well. Gee, I've never seen that done in these movies before.
We must carry on his
Where's
mission.
Nightcrawler again?
World united.
This hits our X-Men pretty hard, especially... Oh, which one was Juno again?
Kitty.
Oh yeah, Kitty Pryde. It has been over
Yeah,
40
Kitty
minutes
Pryde.
since we've given her or Iceman a scene, so... Yeah, there's nothing to help get over the death of your mentor like flirting with someone you barely know while your current girlfriend watches. What an X-hole!
Oh yeah.
You don't know what it's like to be afraid of your powers.
Hello?
I want to be able to touch people, Logan.
I hope you're not doing this for some boy.
No, it's for
Pretty
some
much.
boy. Oh yeah, that's totally what I'm doing.
Look, if you want to go, then go. Just be sure it's what you want.
Back to that little.
Well, I don't know if it's
Back to that little part saying that she doesn't know. She's saying Wolverine doesn't know what it's like. What it's like about certain power, having these powers making life being miserable. Oh man, she does not know at all what she does not know at all. This. Oh man. If only you knew. If only you knew. Wolverine has lived longer than you, lady.
That's what I want. I haven't asked Bobby yet.
Skipping this. Commercial break.
Oh, Al! You're back! And you're front! You're both here!
That's great, Genie. Security's tight. No big crowd. Immediate family only. Perfect. Because this is no lowlifes this time. Other than the parrot, of course. Observe!
You have violated the perimeter of the Aladdin Jasmine wedding. Prepare to be vaporized. Thank you.
Not a charge shot! Even though she wasn't really developed.
Wi-Fi is acting up a bit, guys. Sorry about that.
But she was at least a little creepy. We'll throw
That's
that out
what we
the
have
window. As
edited.
for the majority of the rest of the movie, she does nothing but give one blank stare. Again, something we've sadly become familiar with in these films.
She made her choice. Now it's time we make ours. So if you're with us, then be with us.
Again, give credit that at least Storm has a bit more character, taking a little bit more charge, and this maybe kind of ties into fans that believe she should have been the leader of the X-Men instead of Cyclops. But every time Jean is even close to being more developed, they always push away. In some cases, literally, like when Wolverine tries to track her down.
I came for Jean. Do you think I'm keeping her against her will?
Sorry, we're paying her by the line in this one. You should have seen the deal we got with Cyclops.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
I know.
Now I'm curious what the deal was.
Do stupid things. Quit hitting yourself! Quit hitting yourself! Quit hitting yourself! Now go.
That as entertaining. I would love to see that.
You run into Ash from Evil Dead 2.
That would be funny.
The team finds Magneto's army, but it turns out it was just multiple men as a diversion.
Okay. I give up.
Now I'm gonna be sent back to jail and have my powers taken away. Why did I agree to this? Magneto was actually throwing a
unnecessary sacrifice.
He plans to get his army to Alcatraz via the holy shit amazing scene.
Yeah, pretty much. Once again, this bridge gets destroyed in so many movies. We should do a count on how many times this bridge has been destroyed.
Jesus Christ, that's not X-Men at all. No, not at all. You never see that in a comic. It's not imaginative, not big or epic or anything like that. It's lazy. It's stupid. It's incompetent. God, that still holds up.
Yeah.
Though it is funny how it goes from dusk to complete night in a matter of a few seconds.
What is up with that?
And I do mean a few seconds.
How fast they went from dusk to nighttime?
Hey, didn't we have a
in
scene
real
to shoot
life?
at dusk today?
Yeah, but sunset starts at 5 and it's 5 o'clock right now.
But that should give us plenty of time to shoot.
No, it's actually 5:01 now. We just missed it.
Curses! How did this happen?
I don't know. Climate change?
How does that affect the sunset?
I don't know. It's just always climate change.
Things are always so strange when you two are around.
That's weird, because things get a lot more normal when you aren't around.
Magneto's army plans to kill the boy supplying the cure, but they have a lot of obstacles to get through.
In chess, the pawns go first.
I call them the test audience.
But the X-Men show up to stop them, and the, not the least bit kick-ass climax begins.
This would have been a lot more better if they had their costumes from the comics. Can I pause it right here? Their costume is basically based off the Ultimate comic books from 610. Because due to directors in Fox, how can I describe this? They say the costumes from the main comics will never work in films. Wolverine's costume would never work. None of their costumes would work because they think it's stupid, they think it's dumb, they think it's impossible. Despite Deadpool, Captain America, Black Panther, because Fox say they can't do it right. They think it can't. Fox said so that it can't work. Well, I hope Disney and Marvel proves them wrong.
Just trying to find something awesome in this movie.
Please
like
stop.
Juggernaut and Kitty Pryde chasing each other through concrete walls. Pedestrian setting projectile cars on fire. Boring. Kelsey Grammer as Beast launching into the air, roaring and ripping people to shreds. Have you even read an X-Men comic? Where's Xavier showing a girl around Cerebro for hours? That's the kind of excitement that ignites the imagination.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry though. There's still plenty of stupid to go around.
Of
like
course.
this line that launched a million groans.
Oh yeah.
You know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Yeah, if you want to know what every X-Men fan's reaction was to this internet meme suddenly making it.
My reaction? I bust out of laughing when I was a kid because I had no idea how it was just so stupid. How hilarious the way he said it.
Into a big blockbuster
The fact I paused
movie,
at that
it
part
went exactly
was hilarious.
like this.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Confused, awkward, sadness, betrayed, anger, disgust, horror.
Then there's this scene where the
Basically,
mutants try
yeah,
to kill
all
the
those
scientists
all
in
those
charge.
moods.
You're the guy that invented the cure, right?
Yep, that's her.
Please, don't do this. I only wanted to help you people.
Do we
Who
look
are
like we
these
need your
mutants?
All we need is a script.
Throw it in the comments down below. Who the heck are these mutants?
Yay, that kid who had less screen time than the catering
They are not
critic got to
memorable
save his
at
dad.
all.
Because that's what it's all about. Wolverine even manages to learn how to work with the X-Men as a team.
Didn't he already did?
Best defense is a good offense.
Because that's what it's all about. Also gotta love how Beast resigns because they weaponized the cure, and he uses the weaponized cure to inject Magneto.
You and I know that it's only going to get worse.
All the more reason why I need to be where I belong.
In the hypocritical gray zone jacuzzi that this film is keeping me nice and warm in.
Yeah. But they cast him again in the X-Men films in
Decides once
Marvel and
again to go
DC.
berserk, though, as she
I mean,
begins
not
wiping
Marvel
out
and DC. Where'd I get
everybody on the
DC from? MCU.
What have I done?
Is it me or does it look like he's asking the audience that upon finishing the film?
What have I done?
No refunds. Oh wow.
You ever wonder if this is Thanos' porn? Like he just stays
I don't
up
want
late
to
at
know
night,
about
like-
that.
Oh yeah, turn him to dust, you sexy thing. Turn him to dust. God, I'm lonely.
Oh my goodness.
It's like Wolverine is the only one who can approach
If
her
only
due to
the
his fast
Fox
healing.
X-Men deal would have been done sooner,
I guess that kind
we
of
would
looks
actually
like
done
a fire
Thanos
bird, even though you
killing
promised us
people
an actual
just to
fire
please
bird, but
Lady
I guess
Death.
they meant a symbolic fire bird.
I'm calling her Lady Death because Death is a female in the Marvel Universe for some strange reason.
Look, I know you want to see me naked, but can I go one of these movies with my body mostly covered? I'm tired of people seeing my huge Ackman!
Oh, stop,
He gets her
please.
back to her normal self just so he can kill her. Yep, she came back and went crazy just so she could die again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually all
that-
they do with her.
Yeah.
Man creates Gene. Man destroys Gene. Man recreates Gene. Man destroys Gene. Man, this movie's bullshit. And the ending only gets worse from here.
Yeah.
We see Kitty Pryde at Xavier's grave. Because clearly no other character had a stronger connection with him.
Yeah.
As these movies have now gone full force into making Rogue barely recognizable to 100% unrecognizable as she had her powers taken away.
This isn't what I wanted.
I know. It's what I wanted.
Aw,
I really
so
hope
she
they
did
fix
it
her
for
personality.
herself. Now let's reconnect
in the
with the boy who
MCU.
was about to cheat on you because he couldn't touch you and remind yourself that it had nothing to do with him. 'Cause that's what this is all about. Hey look, Wolverine is proud that Beast is back in the White House, putting their two-sentence rivalry behind them.
Way to go, Furball.
Because that's what this was all about! Logan tries to figure
I don't
out
think
if
they
he
had a
owns the
rivalry.
school or what. Nothing else is discovered about his past, despite the other films talking about it. I mean, poorly, but they did talk about it. And we see Magneto's powers are coming back, proving the cure pointless. Xavier comes back to life, proving his death pointless. But that Archangel kid is still flying around in the background for a millisecond. Thus,
Yeah.
that's what this was all about. I have no idea what this movie was about.
Me neither.
For a
There
film
was
called
there was
The
nothing.
Last Stand, it doesn't
No
stand
main
by
point
jack
into this.
shit. This movie raises the stakes, raises the body count, raises the issues and questions, and yet never follows all the way through. So it ends up saying nothing. Want proof? There's an alternate ending where Rogue doesn't get the cure, proving even they had no idea what they were trying to say.
I didn't know about the alternate ending.
I'm sorry, Bobby. This is me.
The whole movie just feels like a lot of
I did
big
not
scenes
know
that
about the
never
alternate
connect or
ending.
build up to anything. And when you have a movie that makes a lot of huge choices resulting in a lot of huge deaths, it has to amount to something. You can't back down on that. With that said, there are still a lot of amazing scenes to appreciate.
It was.
Some great action, great effects, great makeup, great ideas.
I enjoyed
and
the
yes,
action.
even some great character moments.
Story-wise,
All of these
this
scenes
was
on
the
their
story was
own
bad,
would
but
be
I enjoyed the
fine.
action.
Maybe that's why a lot of them have so many hits on YouTube. Because individually, they're really impressive and deserve more credit when people just scoff that there's nothing good in this film. But it's the equivalent of having all your favorite food on one plate. Alone, they're great. Altogether, it's a giant mess. So yes, in comparison to the other films that, while slow and uneventful, did have a beginning, middle, and end, this tosses all of that away for some big scenes that practically destroy what the other films were trying to do. In that respect, it's
Well
one of
said.
the worst sequels ever made because it disappointed fans who really got into these movies.
Like I said,
But for me,
I wasn't a fan of the
never got
costumes,
that
how they
much
killed off the
into these
characters, the
movies. I
story
thought they
wasn't
were
going
okay
anywhere.
at best. I
But
watched them
yeah,
because I liked X-Men,
I
but
did
these
enjoy the
films
action.
never really represented
But
X-Men.
the
At least not
story
X-Men
didn't
I
make
was
any
familiar with.
sense.
They were dull, colorless,
And
restricted,
it was
middle-of-the-road
just
adventures
somewhat
from a franchise that was the
disappointing in the
exact
end.
opposite of that. This
Killing
one
on
at least
multiple
was
characters
big,
that I
loud,
enjoyed.
fun, energetic, imaginative, visually stunning, action-packed, and had good dilemmas, despite them never following
And
all the way through with
I
it.
pray
So while it is technically bad when I
that
think of the
G-
bombastic,
that,
cool, adrenaline-filled X-Men fighting against varying types of prejudice, this is the
Rogue,
one that gives me a
Rogue,
more
that's her name.
enjoyable
I'm sorry,
time.
she's so forgettable in this movie. You're making me forget about Rogue. That's what I hate about X-Men 3. I pray that they made Rogue a good character in the MCU, where she gets her powers for holding on to Captain Marvel for so long.
But it is still a bad movie.
Capture that Southern Belle
Well,
accent.
that about does it for X Month. And next week I have a brand new movie to review.
Aren't you forgetting something?
No, I'm not. There never will be another X-Men movie. There never has been another X-Men movie. A pox on you!
Oh. Wait a minute. That what I-
Wow, he has really repressed X-Men Origins Wolverine, hasn't he?
Oh, that
That's
movie.
why I put a copy of it under his desk to remind him he needs to review it.
Oh, how do you know he'll find it?
I think he found it.
Found it.
Oh, well. Another video to react to.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Oh, come on. Stop. Go home. Well, that was X-Men 3. And basically explained everything what I didn't like about this movie. So yeah. What were your thoughts on this movie, guys? Because this was somewhat of a train wreck. I was disappointed in most parts as you grew up as a kid. As a kid, I really enjoyed the action. I just thought, when we're going to see X-Men, as a kid, I wanted to know when we're going to see Wolverine in his full costume. But they didn't do that because Fox said it would never work. I call that's dumb. It can work. Just modernize it a bit. Make it realistic, but they didn't do it. So I prayed that Disney and Marvel Studios would do it right, because heck, they got the Deadpool. Deadpool's in the hands of Kevin Feige, and they're trying to put him in the MCU. Although people saying that Deadpool will never work in PG-13, I'm like, to me, I think he can. I think he can. I mean, he can make fun of the rating, and they got away with saying curse words. You don't need to say the F word just for Deadpool to be popular. He's popular with or without it. I cannot stress that. Just because you got Ryan Reynolds saying the F word as Deadpool, that doesn't make the character popular. What makes him popular is his fighting style, his comedy, and how aware of a fictional character that he knows he's a fictional character, and he makes so many references, and yet how he makes it work. Because Ryan Reynolds, he's a fan of Deadpool. He enjoys the character. Heck, he is the character. So I know they were gonna pull it. I know they're gonna pull it off somehow. But we can only wait. Now we got these what ifs, and I'm still upset about these Spider-Man deal that Sony and Disney can't come up with a good deal. But I hope they do in the future, because we really enjoyed Spider-Man in the MCU. Most of us enjoyed him in the MCU. Some of us don't like him, but I did, for crying out loud. Stan Lee even stated that Tom Holland was the best Spider-Man in the MCU. And fans saying that Stan Lee is wrong? I don't know what they're talking about. I agree with Stan Lee. Stan Lee would probably be disappointed that one of his favorite characters, Spider-Man, is out of the MCU. Hey, and I think his daughter's the only one there. And I don't think Stan Lee's daughter cared much about Marvel Comics much. Oh man, that's depressing. I'm more interested in what DC is up to right now. That Crisis of Infinite Worlds on the CW. I'm looking forward to that one. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more videos. Please hit the notification bell. Share this video. What were your thoughts on this reaction video? Did you enjoy it? Share your thoughts about the movie. Let me know in the comments down below. What were your favorite parts? What disappointed you? Talk about what do you think about how Marvel's going to get their stuff together. Let me know. On Twitter, Facebook, on the comments section. Let me know, guys. I really appreciate that. And most importantly, follow me on my Patreon. If you want to become a new member, the link is in the description down below. As always, take care. Have a great day. Be safe. Happy birthday, Prince of DBZ Games. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And most importantly, stay frosty, my friends.
And your name is?
I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts. Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by Sam.
It's everywhere. Get used to it.